My secret relationship with my super attractive teacher.
Hello, my name is Alan, and I have a confession to make. I have a secret relationship with my hot teacher. I was really lucky as a child. I would always be one of the most popular kids in school. I also had the best grades every single year. I had it really easy. It was a breeze going through primary and middle school. Even high
Alright.
school was easy at first. I got along with most everyone, and girls thought I was handsome. So I even got dates whenever I wanted and always got picked first during gym class.
Bro, stop lying, bro. Hey, quit lying. Word to bro, quit
My
lying.
parents were not so laid back as I was, though. They were really strict and would never be happy with anything less than perfection. That made the time I spent at school so much better than the one I spent with them at home. When I was in school with my friends, everything was perfect. Teachers loved me, everyone wanted to hang out with me, and I had so much fun. During lunch break, I'd sit with my best friends and joke around. I did well in every single class, and, though I studied, I didn't have to struggle with any subject. However, when I arrived home, my parents began bugging me. Every single small detail had to be perfect in our home. That meant I had to make my bed every morning, eat everything they cooked no matter if I didn't like it.
Let's see what we got here. We got some carrots, celery, mm, unseasoned chicken. I'm saying not racist. And what is that? Ranch? Hmm. Eh, I'd say a 4 out of 10 mil.
And get nothing but straight A's. Even a B was unacceptable, and I'd be grounded for a long time. Imagine if I were to arrive home with an F. My parents would have killed me. They got mad if my clothes were dirty or my room wasn't always.
Why is her chin so like masculine? Like it's so long. What the? You know what I'm talking about? Like why is it all the way down here, bruh?
Spotless. I mean, they clearly loved me and cared for me deeply. I understand they were raising me the best way they knew how, but it was a bit too much for me. I felt like I never had any leeway when it came to my parents. Mistakes simply weren't permitted. You can imagine the stress I was put through every single day, so it's no wonder I preferred being at school, or that I found any excuse to spend time in my friends' homes. I tried
Mm,
talking to my parents about it, but they explained that they knew
no
best
words.
and that one day I'd understand, and I'd be really grateful then. I thought they were ignoring my feelings, and that led me to making the first big mistake of my young life. I wanted to rebel against them a bit, and that's when I began hanging out with the wrong crowd at school. It happened when my parents decided to move us to the other side of the country
Mm-hmm.
without even asking what I felt about it. One
They don't even know how you feel about moving. It's their money. It's their choice. Like they're the parents. Like, what are you on about, buddy? What are you on about, buddy?
day, Mom announced she had gotten a great job offer and that we'd be moving in a week's time. I had to give up everything I had in my hometown, my friends, my girlfriend, everything I had known. I told them I didn't want to start anew during my senior year at high school, but they told me it was for the best. We'd be living in a bigger house and have more money to enjoy our free time. The problem was that with my parents, I rarely had free time, not if they were around. So when I started my senior year in a brand new city and a brand new school, I decided I wanted to do something different, something that would annoy my parents. I began hanging out with groups of teenagers I'd never been around before. They were rebellious and never studied. They also would drink, even if they were underage. Clearly,
Giving away your life just because you don't like how your parents teach you. Like, you don't like how your parents parent you. Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my whole life, man. Oh my.
not the kind of friends any parent wants their child to have. They were always talking back to the teachers and skipping class. I felt they were so cool, and they gave me the freedom to actually make mistakes. I now understand how much I was messing with my future by hanging out with them, but back
Word,
then it didn't matter to me.
word,
I let
bro.
myself be influenced by them, and I stopped making an effort as well. They prompted me to skip class with them, and we'd spend the whole day doing nothing, just
Hey, y'all, being a Hey y'all, be honest. Have y'all ever skipped class before? I'm gonna be honest. I have never ever skipped a single day of class, a single class. Like no, I've never skipped a single class before in my whole life.
Hanging around, talking, and drinking. I was really a mess. Looking back, I can't believe I let them pressure me into everything I did during that year. My parents were worried and forbade me from hanging out with these students, but I didn't listen. Mom and dad were working so hard.
Why does he look so short for a senior, bro? Like, make him look a little older, like taller, you know? Because he's supposed to be a senior. He looking this short.
That they struggled to keep me in check as they had until we moved. My grades got so bad that even with my previous history, I wouldn't be graduating at the end of the school year. When my teacher told me this, I completely freaked out.
Dumbass.
It was one thing to hang out with a few slackers, but if my parents realized I wasn't going to be graduating, they'd kill me. I met with the school's principal and begged for a second chance. I explained how I had ambitions to get into a top tier college, and up until that year, I had the grades and behavior to achieve it. He looked at my record and agreed that I had been an amazing, hardworking student up until I began hanging out with the wrong crowds. He explained that I would be given a chance to make up for the credit I was missing, but I wouldn't get a third chance. If I didn't get it right this time, it was game over. I immediately agreed and promised I would work really hard. So it was decided that I should stay after school and recover the credit I was missing. If I managed to show improvement before the school year was over, then I'd be able to graduate with the rest of my class and it wouldn't affect my grades. This meant that I could actually get into a great college and make my parents proud after all. I felt so relieved, but annoyed at the same time. I didn't really feel like staying late every single day and missing anything fun. After all, I wouldn't have the time to hang out with friends or relax at all. However,
What friends, bro? You have no friends. Only those three other kids that be messing around, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
I was the one who messed up, and this was the only way to avoid ruining my future. I couldn't allow a few mistakes to mess everything I was supposed to do with my life. As annoyed as I might be with my parents' strict attitudes, they were right in a way. I wasn't going to let a single year ruin all the effort I had put into my studies over time. So I ended up agreeing. What I could have never imagined was that I would meet the love of my life in that after school program. I walked into the classroom and there she was, perfect from head to toes, the most gorgeous woman I had ever seen. I must have stared openly at her because she laughed and asked me to take a seat. Her laughter was stunning and I couldn't help but smile at her like a fool. I was instantly smitten by her. I realized right that instant that love at first sight was absolutely real.
So he has a crush on the teacher. Oi, oi, oi. It's usually the teacher has a crush on the students, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a first.
She had dark brown hair and big green eyes.
Mm, I give her a good 4 out of 10.
Her smile was beautiful,
Look out of here.
and she was so sweet and caring.
I'm walking here. Get it? Cause like
She introduced herself as Miss Samantha Riley. Samantha really did care about her students. She wasn't there to roll her eyes at us and wait until the program was over. Other teachers didn't seem to mind if we learned or not. She asked me why I had to take these classes, and I explained the mistakes I had made. I told her all about how my parents were so strict and how I just wanted to rebel once in my life. I knew I had messed up and wanted to fix it, so it would.
oh, teacher, my parents are so strict. Oh. You gonna let me hit?
Didn't affect my future. Surprisingly, she understood completely. Samantha told me she didn't believe that a student should be judged by just a handful of grades. She always focused more on the overall effort they had made through the year. I was so relieved and felt like I had found someone I could confide in. So, as the days went by, We began growing really close to each other. Samantha loved talking to me. She helped me study and complete my homework. She also wanted to know about me and my life. She wanted to be there for me, and I fell more and more in love with her as time went by. I wanted so badly to be her boyfriend, but I couldn't imagine a woman like her paying any attention to me. She would confide in me, though, telling me about her problems with her student loans. Samantha had graduated 3 years prior. She was really young. I think she was only 26 when we first met. Every student in school seemed to be in love with the hot young teacher, but she didn't pay them as much attention as she did me. One day, I couldn't stop myself any longer. I confessed my feelings for her and asked her—
What? What? Just straight up to a teacher? Like, he gonna walk up to her, "Oh, teacher, I'm so in love with you." Like, what? Alright, bro.
to go on a date with me. She looks
A date, too? Oh, hicks no.
surprised at first, and I thought that she would scold me. Instead, Samantha kissed me.
What? What? Yo, what am I doing wrong, bro? Bro, I gotta be doing something wrong, bro. What? Just straight up making out with your teacher. Like, what? Oh my gosh. I'm calling Cat, bro. I'm calling Cat. This is just, yeah. It's never happened.
I melted in her arms as I kissed her back. It was the best moment of my entire life. Samantha and I talked after that. She explained that she really liked me back, but that we couldn't let anyone know about us. If someone found out, not only would she lose her job, she might also be sent to jail for a long time. I didn't want to get her in any trouble, so of course I promised I wouldn't tell a soul. Samantha and I began seeing each other regularly after school. We also kissed in the classroom when no one else was around.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
We both knew what we were
What?
doing was wrong, but we didn't care. We were madly in love and wanted to spend our whole lives with each other. Sam and I began making plans for after I graduated. She promised she'd move close to the college I ended up being accepted into, and we'd make our love public there. My parents never discovered what was going on with me and Sam. She pretended to be just another teacher to me whenever someone was around. I was one of the few students who claimed she wasn't really that hot. I needed to pretend I didn't like her after all. I wouldn't have been able to hide my feelings for her if I began speaking of how beautiful she was. We've been dating for 3 whole months, and I'll be graduating next week. Thanks to Sam, not only did I earn my missing credit, but I actually improved my grades massively. The principal is really proud of my improvement. He said he would write a recommendation letter for me to send with my college application.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
I'm a bit worried about graduating because that means soon I'll have to tell my parents about my relationship with Sam. They know her as my teacher, so it's not like I can claim she is someone I met at college. That's going to be a really awkward conversation, but I hope they'll understand. Sam and I are in love, and I'm not breaking up with her, no matter what my parents think about our relationship.
Well, that's the end of my video. What am I doing wrong? I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe for more good content from me. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And until next time, shine, shine, come!